For him, speaking to family, friends and strangers is a struggle at best and a nightmare at worst. Dodging text calls and face-to-face appointments, he takes the long route home to avoid awkwardness and disappointment. He wishes to be one with nature but is at odds with human nature. Unable to breathe audible sounds to familiar faces, able to drop cliche jokes but can't hold a conversation. While speaking his voice cords choke. Unable to think quickly enough so his mouth stays closed. And his emotions rattle the bars of his conscience in an effort to be liberated. 14 years young, confused and miseducated, whilst missing school unbeknown to his guardians and peers. His blues are amplified by the shadows of his nascent fears. How can someone so young know pain so well? Blocking out the sunshine now with every possible veil, he longs for some kind of peace to prevail, expecting that the piercing pain and seething sorrow will fail, fighting to keep the black dog at bay, but the scars of this conflict means he will never be the same. For her, speaking to family, friends and strangers is the only way she understands her self-worth. She looks outside for evidence she's fine inside, cause she can't see her beauty with her own eyes. Heavy anxiety weighs on her chest like a ton of gold, causing her face to shine like a ton of bricks. When was the last time she smiled to leave anyone convinced? Looking around at those who care for her, but she only sees contempt and anger. She accepts rejection and rejects affection, crushing to dust any hope for her self-acceptance. 16 years young and a victim of her own mind, with a worldview shaped by her sense of emptiness, covered by layers of everything from hairdos to dresses. Food has become a luxury, not a need. Water likewise, catalyzing the destruction of her self-esteem. A hurricane of woes have struck her core. She's wrestling to find the rock amidst her storm, undertaking quick fixes to heal the sting of a splintered spirit. But makeup won't mend the wound of this heartbreak kid. And with all this, she's concerned about how she's perceived, making her problems deeper.
About our hurt helps to ease the pain. Blessed are we who speak the can't explain the distance from pain which mars our hearts, holding on whilst things fall apart. It's okay cause we don't give up, don't give in, don't lose the will to win. No, you can't change the past, but you must do your part. For the path is hard, but don't lose your heart, cause hope is never too far.
I understand what it's like to be misunderstood, when one's words and thoughts don't seem to agree. It's caused my senses to fluctuate somewhere between frustration and apprehension, triggering fear of making the same mistake twice, to fail again and buckle head first. But since when did emotions dictate what's real and what's fake? I must move beyond yesterday's mistakes. I refuse to let my mood have the last word. I refuse to entertain brave thoughts. I refuse to entertain vain thought. I will take more and save more real faith and hope to beat shame, so I can give praise on the weekday. Whether I don't see cash or she rebates, whether I'm solo or I meet bae, whether I sweat blood just to still fail, I can make a wonderful case to keep praying. In spite of the sickening feeling of time wasted, I can make a wonderful case to keep praising. In spite of trickling tears down my face, surely there is a future for we who won't quit, and victory is promised only to we who persist. So I owe it to myself to look beyond the darkness, hold my head up high and expect to see a better day.